Welcome to Voices of Courage Asia channel. This is the female entrepreneur spotlight seasons. And today I am very happy to have a very special guest. And she is not new to the channel. Yeah, she's none other than Denise Teo. Hi, Denise.
Thank you, Lilian, for having me here. I'm glad to be here again.
Yes, you're looking good. Nice pink.
Thank you, because we represent a woman, right? So I wear pink.
How's your leg, by the way? Because recently you fractured your leg, right?
Yes, right. I fractured my feet about 2 months ago. And what I did during these 2 months, since I cannot go out, right? I'm supposed to travel, but because of that, I can't. I'm bound in at home. So I started my bakwa business.
Awesome. Yes, and yes, and that is what we're going to be talking about in this episode. Yeah. Maybe tell the audience a little bit about yourself, and before you started the new business, what
Mm.
are you doing? Yeah, let's do a very quick recap of your current your businesses.
Sure. So I'm Denise Teo, founder of Three Wishes. So my company actually help individuals to be healthy, wealthy, and happy.
Oh.
Yes. So myself, I actually experienced a transformation of 90 days. I was having some insomnia issue, overweight, and I have high uric acid because in my past job, right, I used to entertain a lot. So every night I'll be like drinking beer, then bottom side with customers. So within a few years, at the age of 47, I start to have gout, cholesterol, monthly UTI issues, insomnia. So I came across a product that my sister gave it to me, and it actually transformed me and improved my health tremendously. So I started the business at the same time, and I help many individuals to be like me to improve their health as well to lose weight. So I started a company called Three Wishes to help more people to transform.
Mm. So you have been helping many people to put their health back in order, right?
Yes.
And accomplishing that three wishes as per your company's name. But
Yes.
what was the three wishes again? Health,
Health, wealth, and happiness.
yes.
Yes.
Now, this channel again is all about leadership, right? Leadership mindset and what does leadership looks like. So, tell us a little bit about yourself in terms of how you lead yourself from moving from employment, right? Previously, you were working with an organization, like you mentioned earlier. So, how did you move from employment to entrepreneurial journey, and what kind of mindset did you had to address, if any? Yeah.
Okay, being an employee, right? So every month is a fixed income, right? So no matter how hard you work and also how much effort you put in, you'll be getting the same income. And for my previous job, right, I'm not commission based. I'm
Mhm.
just getting a basic pay. But for my attitude is I love to sales is my passion. I love talking to people, and especially I'm doing regional sales, right? So I'm always out to learn about other country culture. So it's something that I enjoy doing as well. But
Mhm.
due to because of excessive drinking, yeah, so my health actually deteriorate. And also for me, I just enjoy talking to people. And a thing that I don't really enjoy is I don't like to report to bosses. So I prefer to be my own boss
Mm.
so that I can do according to what I think is correct. So from the employee mindset to employer mind to employer to be an employer or self-employed, I find that it's quite enjoying. The only thing is whether are you disciplined enough
Mm.
to actually go out to look for people, to explain to people, without getting paid. But how much how many people you meet, right? It also determine how successful your sales going to be as well. So all these come with good discipline, and also meeting people and meeting like coaches like Lilian, who can also help me to shape up and have a clear picture of what I'm heading to.
Mm.
So for the past like 2 years under Lilian mentorship, I have also learned a lot along the journey.
Right. Thanks for doing a shout out for me. Yeah. I mean, when I first know you, yes, you are very bubbly. I mean, you have always been very bubbly and very jovial, and yes, talking to people is very natural for you. Yeah, I can see that you're always connecting with people. Um, so what I wanted to find out a little bit, right, for our audience who are listening in, who are maybe thinking of the switch, right, pivoting from employment to entrepreneurship. Just now you mentioned that talking to people is so natural for you. You enjoy talking to people, but there are those who don't enjoy doing that or have the fear of actually engaging others. Now, on the other hand, for what I know from you, just now you mentioned a lot of self discipline is needed.
Hmm.
And would you say which area are the areas that you need a lot of discipline, a lot of self discipline and self motivation, self leadership? Which are the areas in the business, in running the business? Definitely talking to people is not something that you struggle with. So, what are the other areas of the business that you need to motivate yourself and lead yourself?
For me, I'm not a very admin type of person. Okay, so to me, by doing all those paperwork, is a issue to me, which I have during these 2 months. Also, try to come up with my own website. That's the one that you're going to see is the Akong Pakwa website, right? It's something that I don't think I will do it myself. But for the past 1 week, I came up with the website.
Wow, that is a breakthrough for you, isn't it? Right. I
Yes.
think, I mean, ironically, I mean, you got yourself injured, so therefore you cannot go out so often as you want to. And that's like an enforced, an enforced way of, keeping you in the house. And therefore, correct me if I'm wrong, like this does help you in working out those areas, like the operation side of the business, the administration side of the business, the setting up the website and things like that. That does that so-called help you.
Yes, of course, because it's
It's
a,
not an ideal situation, not an ideal strategy to get yourself injured and then so that you are stuck at home.
so
Yep.
I believe things happen for a reason, right? Yeah, so it's like because for me is I love traveling, right? So every month, in fact, I have planned my travel. I have to postpone my Melbourne trip. So during this period, I bake bakwan at home and I connect to more people because I have nowhere to go. My only connection is through handphone, right? Or Zoom meeting. So I start to connect with people. Say, hey, I'm doing this bakwan. Do you want to try? You can order. I can give you sample and then you can give a sample price and you order. So yeah, it actually not bad. I did sell quite a lot. Yeah, during this period.
Congratulations. Yeah. So since you mentioned already the Gong Bak one, right? So we want to hear a little bit more about how did the whole idea came about. You see, I backtrack a little bit because just now you mentioned even at home you were like engaging people, you are still connecting with people, texting people, calling people. Yeah, so that is something that is your natural strength. Yeah,
Mhm.
and you definitely leverage on that. So tell us a little bit about how this whole Agong Bakwa business started. How did it all begin?
Okay, it started when I was during the I was actually doing a business trip in Cambodia. So I have a friend that's in Cambodia. He's quite well to do, and he has a lot of rich friends, who can actually want to try out our bakwa. So he was saying, "Hey Denise, I come up with money, resources, everything. You just come up with the bakwa recipe, then I'll get people to manufacture for you." So before he head back to Singapore, I did some samples for him, and he let his Cambodia friend to try. He said, "Hey, Denise, sorry lah. They don't really like those sweet stuff type of bak kwa. They like the jerky type, the dry type, right? The amor type. So it's fine, it's okay." So I was thinking to explore to Vietnam or Thailand or even Jakarta, Chinese, you know. So these are the country that I've been thinking. So hey, why not I do it at home? I do it at home, then let me do a Google, let me have some Google review on how this made in Singapore bak kwa will eventually happen. But of course, why bak kwa instead of other products? Because I came from a bak kwa family. Okay, why? That's how the name came about. Gong Bak. Because my akong actually he sailed from Xiamen all the way to Singapore when he was only 9 years old.
Mm.
Yes, and he's because I went to Xiamen in September to visit my Akong Ba hometown, and I get to hear the story from my distant relative in Xiamen. So he told me Akong actually was adopted kid at 9 years old. At a very young age, he sailed from Xiamen all the way to Singapore. And do you know why Xiamen to Singapore?
Right.
Because Xiamen is just like a geographic location, just like Singapore is a port, it's a seaport. So for them to come to Singapore to Nanyang, right, it's a very natural thing. And
Mm.
being a Hokkien, right? Do you know Hokkien are very good in doing business?
Mm.
That's
Eh, Hokkien.
Hokkien lang, yeah.
Yeah. By
So,
the way, sorry to interject there. For those of you who are wondering what is Akong and who is Akong, yeah. By the way, Akong is a dialect, a title or address how we address our grandfather, right? Our grandfather, we call him Akong
right.
in
And
the
that's
dialect language of Hokkien. Yes, yes. Please continue. Yes, from Xiamen all the way. So Akong, Dennis' grandfather, traveled all the way from Xiamen to Singapore to Southeast Asia. Back then they addressed it as Nanyang. Yeah.
yes.
Mm.
So he was only 9 years old and he came to Singapore as a laborer. So he worked very hard and tried different type of business. And we even tried to manufacture cuttlefish, dry cuttlefish.
Mm.
And it did not turn out well. And eventually, the successful one is bak kwa. And I understand from the China uncle that bak kwa is a delicacy, is a very common food in China.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's why Akong came up with the Akong bak kwa recipe and became very successful
Mm-hmm.
in Singapore in the 1970s.
Right.
Yes.
So, Denise, can you also explain to our audience who may not understand what is bakwa? What is bakwa? Can you give a definition of that?
Okay, bak kwa is they using minced meat, right? To paste it on the tray and they make into very fine slice and barbecue it on the charcoal, over the charcoal.
Mm,
Yes. So it's a very thick meat that when it's barbecued, when you eat it, the aroma is fantastic. And
right,
it's a bit sweet. Yeah. It's a bit sweet and it's chewy as well.
right.
Mm.
So, I mean, bakwa is originated in the Fujian province of ancient China, right? And yeah, it's a Chinese dried meat product, and
Mm.
very similar to just now you mentioned, the jerky, right? So yes, it's a delicacy, and it's sliced into a very thin strip, or some depending on how you want to customize it. Yeah,
Correct.
and marinated in a mixture of like sugar, spices, salt, soy
Yes.
sauce, and then air dried or cooked, right? And you just now you mentioned charcoal grilled, or um yeah, so there are different secret recipes.
So when I was doing at home, when during the past 2 months, I actually use oven bake.
Mm,
So if you want a healthy choice, will be oven bake. But if you want to have the taste of charcoal, there will be charcoal barbecue.
right. Yeah.
And I have also come up with different flavor as well. So right now we have truffle. We
Oh, truffle.
yes, it's very nice. And for my truffle, right, it's actually the cheapest in the market.
Mm,
And it's the to me, I think it tastes very well. Yeah,
Right.
truffle taste is
So
good. Yeah,
yeah. So
and
the price is a promotional rate right now, right? For promotional rate for a campaign.
for Chinese New Year. So my truffle one is the cheapest, and there's only limited stocks. If you want it, so please order earlier and until stock lasts.
Yeah. It's a special promotion rate. Yeah.
Yes, $70 per kg.
Right. So you can find you can actually check out www.agongbakwa.com. That is AHGONGBAKKWA.com. agongbakwa.com. Right. Just by talking about it, I find myself celebrating and drooling already.
That's right. So if you don't like truffle, it's okay because we still have lemon bakwa. We have pineapple bakwa,
All right.
chili bakwa, sliced bakwa.
Wow.
So I'm sure you'll love one of them.
Yeah, so you are actually really experimenting with the different variety of that, right? The different variety of the flavors and the different flavors.
Yes, right. So I think it's a good time for you all to look into it because it's Chinese New Year coming soon, right? So it's a good time for you to buy for your customer as a gift, and our packaging is very good looking.
Mm. So you have the chili, you have the lemon, you have the truffle, you have the pineapple, and all sorts of variety of flavors for you to pick and choose, right? So it is a great gift for the upcoming Chinese New Year or even Christmas, right?
Right. We have people who order for Christmas gathering as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Awesome, awesome. So let's come back to the mindset, right?
Mm.
You're already running three wishes, and then ironically, that business is to help people to put their health back in order and to be back in the shape, back in shape. Now, Akong Bakwa,
Mm.
like wow, kind of like the opposite side of the spectrum.
So what I can say, if you want to lose weight, look for me at Three Wishes. I can help you to manage your weight and your health. So if you want to enjoy your food, okay, during the festive season or even give it as a gift, not even for Chinese New Year, you can look for me for the Akong Bakwa. Take it as a gift when you want to go out of Singapore, give it to someone else. You can buy as a gift for your overseas friends, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a very great gift because it has not only have the heritage about the heritage as well as it's really a delicacy. And I was just joking about the other side of the spectrum because we all practice self control, right? Yeah. So coming back again to the we keep digressing on because it's so delicious, right? Yeah, so many things to talk about it. Yeah, let's come back to the mindset. Yeah, I wanted to check with you. Right. So you're already running three wishes, and now you're starting another new business. So what were some of the thoughts? Were there even any mindset challenges you need to address?
Yes, of course. Because for me, yeah, just like you mentioned, right? Three wishes, TCM products, manage our health and our health and also our body to be slimmer. And okay, when it comes to Bakwa, of course, to me initially it was like, okay, three wishes help me to achieve my goals. Okay, my financial goals. Okay, also help me to achieve my health back because I used to have a lot of issues. So after that, right? So what is next? It's something. This akong bakwa is something that is inside me that I've been trying to do something about it, because akong bakwa started as family business, right? So being a traditional type of Chinese, right? Akong will like to pass the business only to the male, to the son or to a grandson.
Mm.
So daughters or granddaughter stand one side.
Oh,
So the business actually failed when passed to the second and third generation because
right.
the wrong hand to manage the business. And
Mm,
company actually closed down. Okay, the factory closed down as well.
mm,
And we are so huge in the 1970s. We are so big. We OEM for all the big companies.
mm.
and passed to wrong hands, the business closed down. So to me, it was like such a pity, right? Just because it passed to the male generation. And do you know that my aunties, they are all very capable. They are like MDs or even head nurse, not having big titles, but the business was not passed it to them, was passed it to the guys. Okay. And if Akong will have to consider to pass it to the woman in the family, I think we can actually bring the business to globalization. And now I'm trying to reunite the business so that I can bring Akong business, Bakwa business all over the world.
Wow, awesome, awesome. I think is if your Akong is still around, I think he will be very happy to know that you wanted to actually bring his recipes and his, the building a legacy for him, yeah, in what he has started. And I just want to, I mean, in my own personal opinion, I think it's not about the male or the female. I think it's more about the individual, how we develop ourselves and grow the business, right? We always in our community, we always talk about, our business is a reflection of us, right?
Mhm.
It's a reflection and an extension of who we are. So, whether you're a male or female, I think the most important thing is to work on the mindset, work on the leadership, right? So that we can create a business that reflects our core values, that reflects, what we are passionate about. Why that's why we are doing what we do, right? So that's why you're so passionate about, building this legacy and preserving this heritage for your akong. Yeah, so that is really something admirable, and really thank you for starting this so that so many of us can enjoy your akong's recipe and plus your injection of your new ideas, new flavors into what he has started. So yeah, I think that is something so beautiful. Thank you for taking the courage to do that. And yeah, definitely I wish Akong Bakwa all the best, that it can go globally, like bring Akong Bakwa to every corner of the planet Earth.
Yes. So if you're having a beer, you can have some Akong Bakwa snacks.
Yeah, so Denise, how do people connect with you?
Okay, you can connect through my website. Okay. You can also send me a WhatsApp.
All
Do
right.
you need my WhatsApp number?
Yeah, I can include the her WhatsApp number in the description below this video so you can connect her. I will also include her social media handles so that you can connect with Denise.
Yeah.
Okay, so Denise, we will not end the program without talking about what courage means to you.
Okay.
So tell us, what does courage means to you?
Courage means to me that if you never try, you never know how you'll be successful. So I'm taking this opportunity to take the courage to restart Akong Bagma business. So with resilience, passion, and love.
Wow, beautifully said. Yeah, resilient, passion, and love. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for a gift but you do not know what to buy, yeah, just go and check out akongbakwa.com, and yeah, that will be a great gift for the coming Christmas and Chinese New Year. And please do remember to connect with Denise, and all her social media links will be in the description. Thank you
Thank
very much, Denise, for coming on again to the program and sharing us your new venture.
thank you, Lilian, for having me today.
You're welcome. And for those of you who are new to our channel, this is Voices of Courage Asia. So do click and subscribe, like and share and subscribe to the channel. Right, there are many many other episodes that feature different female entrepreneurs. Right, so come and learn from the different experiences and nuggets of wisdom from the other female entrepreneurs.
Yeah,
We'll see you again. Yes.
I'd like to add on, Lilian. So I'd like to thank Lilian for coaching me to how to run the business. So after going through her training, right, I know how to actually restart a company. Yeah. So what I have learned from her. I actually apply in this Gong Bak one easily because I already know how to do it. So I must thank Lilian for guiding me, and it become a piece of cake to do the business.
Wow, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's all about gaining the clarity, understanding what's the purpose of doing what we do. Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you very much for that shout out again, and we'll see you again. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.